are joining prop firms at the moment, you might be in tune to hearing what I have to say. And this is just based off of my personal experience. This is also my opinion. So once again, do your own research and make sure that you're doing your due diligence when it comes to choosing a prop firm. Now, the reason why I am totally going on board with exposing some of the darkest things about the prop firm industry is for the simple reason that it is affecting every single trader that is involved in a prop firm space. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, I know that many people have had total success off of prop firm industry, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, this video is straight from the heart. It's really opinionated. Once again, do your research. If you feel like the prop firm journey that you're on is helping you, definitely do not change that, all right? But I really want to help people who are trying to understand the truth about what is really taking place in the industry, okay? Now, we all know ever since MyForex Funds has shut down, there's been a big scare that the prop firm industry itself is going down, right? I believe that the prop firm industry is here to stay. And I do believe that there are a couple of prop firms out there that are trustworthy and will work with you in a professional manner to give you payouts and to work with you as long as you are being the trader that you should be, right? But there's also been situations where prop firms aren't paying out their traders. Prop firms are actually taking money, right, while they are not paying out their traders. In other words, you have prop firms who are promoting themselves like crazy, got all these crazy discounts, and yet they're not even paying out their traders. And I believe for the simple fact is, number one, they don't have money or the capital to do it, or number two, they're just being very stingy and greedy, and they are accumulating money. So when something happens, they have something to cover them, or maybe they're like, hey, we're not doing this no more, this is not working, and they get to keep those funds. There's a big conspiracy, I won't say conspiracy, there's a big theory in the air that a lot of this prop firm space, people who are really behind these prop firms aren't legitimate professionals. They're just people who just started up some type of prop firm just to, accumulate money. Now, I would say, guys, like, this is very, very frustrating to me as a trader who is a big supporter of prop firms. And the reason for this being is, like, they just provide so much more capital than you can provide yourself. But there's something, man, to be honest, that there's something about having your own personal account, having your own rules, having your own regulations, having your own times to trade whenever you want without heavy pressure on you, and knowing when to pass, how to pass it, what trading really looks like, for the simple reason that there are so many prop firms out there who promise you all these things and then just falls through right when you get your live account, right? People are receiving hard breaches for some odd reason, and then you have a prop firm that says, hey, well, they're not reading the rules, but clearly when they go read the rules, what they got a hard breach for is not stated in their rules. And I just think this is really dark. I just think that this is really scammy. This is very fishy. It's very unprofessional. You have literal people out there who are there to take your money, which is very sad. They will pay for that, and they will get caught eventually. Nobody just keeps stealing money, and nobody just keeps, running a business that eventually won't get caught, all right? We already know that some of these people and these big players in the industry have gotten caught for doing some fishy things and have paid big time. That's why a lot of these prop firm industries don't understand. They think they could just do anything they want to you as a trader, right? If you allow it. And I just think that the behind the scenes, there's not enough accountability, right? There's not enough, and I know as a trader, we're responsible in choosing a prop firm, right? But there's prop firms out there that are very trustworthy, that you can actually partner with, and then all of a sudden, though they've treated you well, they've given you payouts, all of a sudden they, do something that's very like fishy behind your back, or do something that just doesn't make sense to you as a trader, that you shouldn't actually pay the consequences for, when you have been doing everything, especially when the rules are stated, you have done everything in the rule book, right? I just really think we as Forex traders need to come to understanding of ourselves, what we really want, right? People are leaving Forex to go to futures because they feel the certain need of like not having to deal with all this, right? I understand. And if you are wanting, 100% safety, you're not going to get that anywhere. I mean, yes, futures are more regulated. You don't have to worry about so much manipulation. But at the same time, you have to understand a risk is a risk, And I don't care if you trade in futures or not, you're still at risk, okay, of anything. Nothing is promised in these industries. And I think a lot of people are going from Forex to futures because they think that I'm 100% safe. You're not safe anywhere, okay? This is a risk factor, okay? But the prop firm industry has really shifted a lot of traders' mindsets to make these shifts and cause some type of fear or unnecessary fear that's caused a lot of people to just shift from Forex to futures, right? Instead of learning a new, a platform like TradeLocker, which I definitely thought was garbage at first until they actually improved the platform itself, and I love TradeLocker. It's kind of like TradingView in a way. And of course, I don't really touch Match Traders or C-Trader or DX-Trade because I heard that's trash anyways. But for the simple reason I'm saying this is, it's just the people behind the curtain just are doing things just unnecessarily, just treating traders however they want without any consequences. So here's my solution. This is my solution. This is my opinion, and I hope this will really help you. As much as I am such support of prop firm trading, right? And I'll still trade prop firms. I'm not saying I'm leaving the prop firm trading space and I'm so against it and I'm going to futures, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about. It's like, I don't understand why so many of you Forex traders are just going to futures just because you heard about this thing and now you're just following the crowd when anything can happen. What happens if something happens on the future side, right? Look at not Bitcoin, look at cryptocurrency. There's stuff that's happened in cryptocurrencies, manipulation, all this stuff. Stocks, same thing. I mean, you guys got to remember, when we are investing our money, we're at risk, period, all right? But I lost my train of thought, what I was trying to say. But I really believe the solution to this is investing your money, creating your personal account. Because think about it, guys. You have the idea of knowing how to trade now. You know what percent risk is. And even if you're not trading 1%, you know how much capital you have. And you can trade like it's a prop firm itself. You know how much you're going to lose. You know how many losses you need to take before you blow your account. And that's another thing, man. Like, all these drawdown rules and all these, like, 10%, 12%, max. It's one of those things where I think what the prop firm industry is good at is helping you understand risk management. But at the same time, it definitely lacks the consistency of helping traders have their own trading strategy to be the way they like to trade, right? Like swing trading. There's a lot of swing traders whose drawdown might be more than 5% in a day because they're swing traders and their stop loss is really big. Now they're at a disadvantage of that because, they said, oh, you can't have more than a 5% drawdown, right? And I understand that they're trying to make money, but there are traders who are really profiting into an actual place to where they're making money as well. but they don't have any control. They don't have any leverage on how they want to trade. So my solution, guys, is like invest into a personal account. You know, get $1,000, $2,000 quick, and just start trading with your own capital, at your own risk, at your own time, and you're free. Because at some point, guys, like, you have to understand, like, we're forever in a culture that is changing, and if you want to be free from all that heartache, I mean, I'm not saying like there's unregulated brokers out there to do you dirty, right? And even regulated brokers, like, anything can happen too. But at least with regulation, your money 9 times out of 10 is safe, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. But I just think that the solution is just do things on your own. Maybe we have to go back and do the hard things. Just invest in your own money by saving up, sacrificing certain things, building your own account, not even have to worry about the prop firm space at all. Now, if you're using the prop firm space, like I always say, use your, just be wise, okay? Be wise on what prop firm you're trading, and please use wisdom when you get these payouts. Take an opportunity to build your own funding account, okay? I used to think that, hey, I just need to, rely on a funding account to make me money, to quit my job, to retire my wife, X, Y, and Z. When in reality, I shouldn't be thinking more of that. I should be thinking of, I need to build my own funds. So that way, when I do have my own funds, I don't have to worry about prop firms anymore. Because as much as you are trading with prop firms, if that company was to go out of business, what are you going to do? Right? So, like I said, man, like, there's a lot of scary stuff that's going on with the prop firm trading space, and I hate to say it, but a lot of the people behind the curtain aren't good people. They're unprofessional, and if they are good people, we can't see it. We don't know. There might be a couple of prop firms out there that I trust, like My Funded FX and the Funding Traders, right? That's the only ones I trust. Like, out of nowhere, ever since Funding Talent, My Forex Funds sparked up, FTMO sparked up, it's like you got all these, particular prop firms that are just sparking up out of nowhere and just doing very fishy stuff. So that's my take. I think eventually I'm going to take a different road. I'm really like recapping on my business strategy, my business plan, and I just think that the prop firm space, being as it is best that we build our own funds, our own accounts, especially to give you more leverage, to give you more room. Yes, prop firms give you more money, give you more leverage to make more money, but at the end of the day, you want to have your own capital so you don't have to rely on any other trading space, especially with them doing a lot of fishy stuff nowadays. So I hope this video was helpful. Definitely comment, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the prop firm industry? What are your thoughts about, what's going on? What are your thoughts about having a personal account, trying to get away from all this? Hey, what's your thoughts about leaving Forex to go to futures? Why are you doing that, right? I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.